So welcome. This is going to be a simple card. It's actually a Thanksgiving card, but it could be any kind of card really, just a fallish look. And it's going to be a fast video. I'm not going to actually do any of the stamping or anything. I'm just going to show you, talk to you, and tell you what I did. But before I do that, just remind you that August host code is this, checking out at stampinup.com. You can get free shipping with a $75 order. That's before shipping and tax with me, okay, if you use this host code. And I'll refund it via your PayPal account. All right, so that's our housekeeping. So this card is, like I said, it's a fallish card. And the paper is from... and I never know what, I forget what it's called. I'd have to go in the other room, but it's the one for the fall. Now I can't find my bone folder. Here we go. So there's my bone folder. So Cajun Craze is a good, and Pumpkin Pie are good colors for the fall. But before we get to that, I did want to show you something. Before we get to that, I know that some of you have wanted to know these magnets that go with the Stampin Stamparatas. Well, if you don't have anything around them, they're very hard to pick up off of the board. So what I do is I put a piece of tape around it with a little tag. That works pretty good. When it wears out, I pull it off and put some new on. So I had to do that today. So what I do is to get that taggy piece of tape on, I use just packing tape. This is the Duck brand. I don't know about the other brand. I get a strip about 5 inches long, like so. Try not to bend it over. And I put it in the center about a ½ an inch from the edge. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now I didn't get it in there quite straight, so I'm going to straighten it over. Okay, so I've got about a ½ an edge, still not straight. There. So there's about a half an inch there. I'm going to take the back and fold it over flat over the top. Then I'm going to bring the bottom up over this lip, this small part here, and that kind of makes this little piece here. And then I make sure that it's nice and tight. And then I get some gooey scissors. I call them gooey scissors because I use them for goo. So I'm going to cut as close to this as I can. And it's kind of fun doing that with the magnet and the scissors, because the magnet wants to just grab the scissors like crazy. Okay, and then I've got that tag, but if this is uneven, then I will cut across and even it out just a little bit. And this I did pretty good, so I don't have to even that out much. And then on the corners, instead of having a sharp corner, and like I said, this is fun with the magnet, but I'm just going to round that corner off with my scissors and come around here and round this corner off with my scissors. And I will put this up close for you to see. So I don't know, I need something to put it on that's dark that you can see. I don't really have anything, but I've got a nice little tag right now that is going to make it easy for me to pick that up off of the Stampin' Stamparatus. So I just thought I would share that with you. It makes it so much easier. Now, I did start out using washi tape, but the washi tape kept breaking because these magnets are so strong. So that's why I started using the packing tape, and then the packing tape lasts longer, and it comes off pretty easy when you go to replace it. You'd think it wouldn't, but it does. All right, so let's get started on our card. That's my tip for today. I wish I knew the name of that paper, but anyway, it's there. So basic white, thick basic white, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Then I took my bone folder and I creased it. Now we do have some ribbons, so this paper, it's the one that has a strip of flowers on this side and a strip of flowers on that side. I just cut it along the kind of in the center. I wanted my butterflies to be as close to the top as possible. Now this one is 4 inches wide and 4.5 inches long. So 4 inches wide, 4.5 inches long. But it doesn't really matter how long it is, because, do I have the right one? No, I don't. Because it's going to be covered up with this paper, which is also from that same paper pack, and it is 4 by 1.5. And I'm just going to go get that paper pack, because I hate to keep saying that paper pack. So here is that paper pack. It's actually colored on one side and then black and white on the other side, like so. Some little acorns and leaves. So this was one of the papers, and like I said, it had a strip here and a strip there. I just cut along the center close to the butterflies. And the name of this paper is Rustic Harvest. Rustic Harvest. Now, you know, if you want to purchase it, you know what to Google. You need to go to the Stampin' Up! Website, put in search Rustic Harvest, and then put in that host code too, so you can get credit for that. Hi Gwen, I see your comment. Yay! So if you're here, make a comment. Yeah, I love this paper too. It's great for the fall. So I'm going to, I have a 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, and then I have my 4 by, was it 4.5? Yeah, it's going to go on there, and I'm going to use glue, because it's going to give me a little bit more wiggle room, just because this is a tight fit. It's only a 1/16 of an inch around. So I don't know if y'all can hear the garbage picking up outside. Picking up garbage outside. Okay. I love the glue, but it does slide. It gives you the chance to move, but it also moves for you sometimes in areas you don't want it to. All right, let's see. That's good enough. Now this was 4 by 1.5. It's that same paper, just a different piece. I'm going to put that on with glue too. Hi Monica, thank you. It is a pretty simple and pretty and simple card. If you had to make a lot of these for any reason, and you can make it a thank you card, you could make it a birthday card. It doesn't have to be a Thanksgiving card. And then I wanted ribbon. And I thought, oh, I like that. I like the look of that. I see that. Okay, I'm trying to see how much of this you can see. I zoomed in pretty quick, pretty far, close. I wanted that, and then I thought, well, this is nice too. And I couldn't decide, so when in doubt, use both, right? That's kind of my motto, so that's how I decided to do both of these. Now these ribbons are woven ribbon, natural woven ribbon, and this is a 2-pack, and it comes with another color. What color does it come with? I don't know. Well, I don't see what it comes with. But it's Old Olive, and I don't know if it's in the new catalog. I hate not to tell y'all what they are. Let me see. I guess I just kind of take it for granted that y'all know these things. Okay, so not from the new mini catalog. It must be from the annual catalog. Okay, Old Olive and Sand Twill. I wrote how much it is a yard. That's why it's a combo. Old Olive and Sahara Sand Twill. The Sahara Sand is a little bit bigger than the Old Olive Twill. That's on page 145 of the annual catalog. So sorry. Okay, now I'm gonna put this on with some, oh, where is that? Stampin' Seal adhesive. And I'm putting it about above this line here where they meet, because I'm going to put my ribbon there, and I'm see if I can find where this curls. Yay, it curls that way. That tells me where the front is. This is 6 inches. And I don't know that it had to be 6 inches. I'm going to put it right above, just right on that where it meets. But I don't want it to show underneath. Then I'm going to put some adhesive here on that, so that when I put this on, it has something to dig into. Like so. Now that's ready to go on the front of our card because we have our ribbon on. And since I'm using ribbon, I am gonna go crazy with the adhesive because I want it to stay down. Even put some on that ribbon. Don't want it popping up. It's kind of tricky. Okay, now I told you I wasn't going to do any stamping, but when I looked at these flowers, I wanted to get a flower that matched, and we don't really have any mums. I hope they come out with a mum. I think that would be awesome. But the closest thing I found was this flower here, which comes from Color and Contour. I have had this for a while. It's in the annual catalog, and it has matching dies, scalloped scalloped contour dies. And the die for that is missing. Where is it? It's right here. That's the die for the flower. But you get all these cool frames with scallops and then dies to cut out these flowers. And I liked that it had a filler. You could stamp the color filler in there. So that's where I got that. Now, this color, I wanted to match this color, and I tried Cajun Craze, didn't work. Cajun Craze was too brown. I tried Pumpkin Pie, it was too orange. So I got the brainy idea to first stamp Pumpkin Pie. Well, first of all, I had to stamp the outline in Memento Tuxedo Black. Then I stamped, that was with the outline stamp. That's this one. Then I stamped the filler stamp. I stamped it a nice rich orange. I used my Stamparatus. Made it nice rich orange, pumpkin pie. But then I wanted to add a little bit of the rust to make it rusty looking, to match that mom there. So I took my Cajun Craze and lightly stamped over the orange, the pumpkin pie, and that's how I got this gorgeous color here. So I kind of blended them together. First stamped with this nice solid color, rich, and then I lightly stamped with the Cajun Craze, and it matched almost perfectly. So I was really happy with that. It was a little tricky to line those images up, but I think you can do it. You just have to take your time and do it. So let me go ahead and put that on. I'm going to put it on with some, where is that? I'm going to put it on with some mini dimensionals. And so I don't want to put them over the ribbon. So I turned it upside down so I could see where they were going to be. And that's how I did it. So the ribbon, it's not over the ribbon. Okay, so that's that. Make sure I got all those backs off. Flip it over. And there we go. There's our flower. Now, You Are Such a Blessing. That came from Hello Harvest. Right here. You are such a blessing. You could put hello if you didn't think the person was such a blessing. You could put hello there. It will fit too. This little label came from this die, which is from Give It a Whirl dies. I've used this recently, but it goes right here. I love these dies. You have to have these dies. It has stars, it has hearts, it has labels, it has clouds, which that's why I bought it. It's for the clouds, but I'm loving it even more than I thought it would. So, and then this is in rich raspberry ink. So I'm going to turn that upside down and put some more of these at the bottom. Now I don't want to put anywhere I know that flower is going to be, and that's going to be right here when I flip it over. So, and I know I can put one here. So let me take these backs off. And then I want to put a glue dot right here that's going to be on the flower. So let me grab my glue dots right here. Thank you very much. Now I don't want to cover up my ribbon too much because I went to all that trouble to have that pretty two-tone ribbon. To cover it up would be a waste. Okay, and then on the inside I have a piece of Cajun Craze, which is 4 by 5 1/4. So here we go, 4 by 5 1/4. Now you can, like I said, you can make this any kind of card you want, but I wanted a Thanksgiving card, and I was really kind of sad that I couldn't find a Thanksgiving, Happy Thanksgiving. So I went to some of my old stamps that I have, my pre-Stampin' Up days. That is kind of my go-to, and it is a it's by Hero Arts, and this has everything. So, and you have to, I think it's only available now on their website. It has it's called Celebrate Every Day stamps. That's the name of it, Celebrate Every Day. It has St. Patrick's, Easter, Halloween, Valentine's, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Thanksgiving, 4th of July, New Year, graduation, Merry Christmas. I think it has just about everything. It's photopolymer. So I used the Happy Thanksgiving. Where are you, Happy Thanksgiving? Right there. In Rich Razzleberry. So I don't get any money for telling you that. I just want to tell you that as a fellow crafter. Okay, there we go. Happy Thanksgiving. Beautiful card. I debated whether I wanted to put any bling bling on it. I could. I thought about putting a rhinestone on the center of the butterfly, but it already has some height to it here, and I find when I mail cards with bling, with rhinestones and stuff, it pokes through the paper, and then it ends up just getting all messy looking. So if it's cards that you're going to send out, you probably don't want to put any more bling on it. Keep it simple, a pretty simple card. If you do want to put, if you're hand delivering it, then you can bling it out all you want. It won't hurt. You can add all the bling you want, but I like the simple look that the DSP does it all for you. This flower just kind of marries it together, so it looks like a togetherness. And the two-tone ribbon also kind of helps bring it, bring out the colors in it. So hope you like it. This is a really short video because I didn't do the stamping, but most of you know how to do the stamping, and I will probably do one next week with stamping for you. But thanks for joining me, and y'all have a great afternoon. Thank you, and I will see everyone tomorrow in my Facebook group. All right, bye.